Going to dive in. Okay, I'm just going to talk for probably 3, 4, 5 minutes. I just want to say I feel great. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't know if you're suffering. I hope that you're not, but I feel great. So I just want to share that just with the universe. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what your day is like, but feel great. Don't let anything bring you down. Don't let anything stop you. Find a reason to smile. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if the sun's in the sky. I don't care if there's clouds in the sky or not. I don't know, but feel great. I just think that, other than loving to see myself, because I love to see me, because it doesn't matter if people think I'm handsome or ugly. That's not what I mean when I say I love to see me. I just feel good because I'm alive. That's all it is. So I don't want other people to feel great like that. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, try to find a way to feel great. Try to learn a way to be happy. Just be happy to be alive. Like, look at a mirror. Go look at some old pictures. And no matter what you look like, that's a chance for you to live. Life is meant to be lived. I know, unlike other people, I'm not really one to want to talk about pain. I'm not saying I don't feel pain or anger. I get mad all the time about all type of little silly stuff. However, I tend to stay in my happy place more than I get mad. So, like right now, I just feel blessed, man. I got a chance to drive in a car. I got a chance to look at the sky, bounce the basketball, and just if today was my last day, I had a wonderful day, and the day just barely began. So I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know how you feel. And like, this is no button pushing session. This is not to get somebody riled up and start a interesting dialogue about all type of the myriad of pains in the world. I don't know, but I just feel that somebody, don't ever forget somebody loves you. You may not know it, but somebody really appreciates seeing you. Like, no matter if nobody appreciates seeing me, I love to see myself. I just like to see me. I don't care if I have a scar on my face or nothing. Just knowing that I exist means I have a chance to go through something. I got a chance to experience a smile or some pain, because that makes you appreciate existence. That's how I feel. Um, I just want to go live because I never go live. I just feel like talking for a second or two, because I can. It's weird for me because I'm not really like a long-winded person. I don't really have a whole. Uh, I always don't have a speech that I want to bring to people. The only thing I want people to do is feel great and be happy and feel loved and smile. That's it. That's what I want. I know that everything is not your way. Maybe you're unemployed. Maybe you're even homeless. I don't know. If I can help you, I would. I mean, as much as I can. But as long as you exist, there's another chance for you to make it. You can make it in life. You can do something. And that's what I'm about. I'm about trying to be the best person I can be. I can't be the perfect man for everyone. I can't be the most happy person for everyone. I can't even say the things that people want to hear, because people don't really, it's not like people come and listen to Charles. I'm not like I'm moving mountains and changing the world, but I feel this, if I can just change my life, I did something. So that's how you should think. If you can make your life better or make somebody else's life better, just one person, you've done something. So don't ever feel that you can't be special. Don't ever feel that you're not special. Don't ever feel that your meaning doesn't mean something, because you mean something to someone. I love to see my niece's children. They're like, Uncle Charles, just saying that to me, it makes me feel great. I don't have children, but any kid that's happy to see me, or any person that's happy to see me, makes me feel special. Just when people just send me a text and say, hey, that's all I got to say. Just hope you're doing well. And it doesn't have to happen at all. But if I get it one every 6 months, if somebody says hello to me once every couple of days, even if nobody said hello, I would still feel great, because I know that somewhere somebody's happy and they living their best life. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I think I ran my mouth long enough. I'm not a person who really wants to move mountains like that. I just want people to feel fantastic. That's what I want to put in the universe. I want you to feel great. No matter what you got going on, I want you to feel great. I want you to feel like smiling. I want you to want to feel good about people and stop thinking about all the pain and anger. Sometimes you got to take off that mask and smile at somebody. I'm not saying you shouldn't wear your mask, because some people, you don't even wear 2 or 3. You do that. I'm not going to stop you, but find a way in your soul to be happy. Find a way to bring some love to people. Find a way to not be negative, because we can always be negative. I mean, we can all do it, but think about, it's somebody's birthday, somebody gave birth to a child, somebody graduated from some school, somebody got a hug, somebody kissed their significant other, or whatever you want to call it. Somebody is feeling fantastic. And that's all I want people to do. I want you to feel fantastic, no matter what you got going on, no matter what is happening today. Feel great, because I do. That's my speech of today. Feel great, people. Love people. Smile forever. Be happy. And if you don't like what I'm saying, I don't mind people giving me a thumbs down, because it's not going to change my life. Pamela, I hope you're feeling great. I just felt great for a minute, and I just wanted to speak. And there's no rhyme or reason to when I was saying it. I just feel like putting myself out there and say, feel great, and don't let nobody take away your joy, your happiness. Don't have people outside of you affect how you feel, unless that's what you like. So some people want drama. If you want to be dramatic and you be that. Not me. I'm just too happy just looking at you, looking at myself. I like to look at you. I just want you to know that. That's what I think about a lot. Just want people to feel special. I want you to feel great. And that's why I don't even a lot of people love to go live. I can go live. And I can, I can do panels and have interactions. But hey, brother Metro, man, don't stay down, bro. Lift your head up. Feel great. I want to tell you something. I really like that Dragon Ball Z hoodie jacket that you got. Whatever it is, it's pretty awesome. That's just all I want to say. Just don't let people take your pain. Don't let people take your pain. Don't let people take away your joy. Find joy in just existence. Find joy in just being. Find joy in just looking at the world. Find joy in just seeing other people happy. And I know that sometimes people get envious or jealous, but defeated. Applaud for them. Be motivated by people doing well. Now, that's how I think about life. That's want people to feel great. I'm going 6 minutes, and I didn't mean to go 6 minutes. I thought I was going to hop for 5, but since two of you hopped in the chat and said something to me, I feel obligated to give back some love and say, hey, you guys are special. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic. I hope that you have a great day. Whatever your endeavor is, whatever you choose to do today, I don't care if you want to make money or just smile or just play Sonic. Just feel great and don't let nobody take that from you. There's so many things I could talk about. There's so many things that I think. But my key being the king, me, my internal wants to bring joy to people. I want people to be happy. And I could talk about so many different things, but I really want to talk about things that I like, awesomeness. I want to talk about books I'm reading. I'm reading a couple of books at one time. I flippity flop from books. So it's like that for me. Reading a book by B.V. Larson. I call him bubblegum science fiction called Edgeworld. It's pretty great. Got some real white books to read. I like science fiction. Plato. I want to read Carl Hart's new book about addiction. I find that to be interesting because he says that a lot of people. I read his other Harsh. I've read the name. I think it's Harsh something. I gotta look it up. Harsh Times maybe was the name of his first book, but it talks about a lot of people aren't addicts. How you think of it is usually to cope to something, and if people can deal with their stresses, then they usually can take things and because it brings them pleasure. Don't let me go off on a tangent because I don't know it by heart to be to teach it, but I can talk about it. So that's just what I do. That brings me joy learning. I want to learn about other people. Nothing brings me more pleasure than having civil conversation with people about their perspectives in life. Not saying that they're wrong or right, just trying to understand how they see things. And sometimes I ask questions for clarity because I want to be clear when I hear what people have to say, and I want to not misconstrue their message, either if I agree or don't, because it brings me pleasure. It brings me pleasure to hear that you don't like something or that you do like something. Like, I like lasagna and barbecue. It brings me pleasure to talk about it. It brings me pleasure to talk about silly things. I just love life, man. That's all I want people to, no matter what you got going on today, just feel great, smile, stretch your toes if you have toes, because some people don't have toes. Just think happy thoughts and create the world that you want in your mind. I think I did a lot of talking. I ran my mouth too much. Once I talk too much, I'm like, okay, it's time to go relax and have some more pleasure doing something else that I can absorb some information. Anyway, I appreciate you guys just for stopping by and saying hello because it meant something. You didn't have to. And I wasn't really trying to be the most entertaining host today. I wasn't trying to talk forever. I was just trying to flap my gums. Blah, 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 blah. What do you say? I've been enjoying some time off. Always keep in touch with close friends and family. That's awesome, man. That's what I think people should do. Whatever makes them happy. Me, I like to be left alone. So I'm one of the people that I enjoy people saying hello. I love it, but I also like when I have tranquility, and that means not being disturbed. So I'm what they would call, I guess, an extroverted introvert because I can be social, but I can be left alone for months, and I don't ever get down because I'm too happy trying to do what I need to be doing, whatever it is. I get happy folding clothes. I get happy trying to organize things, and I don't finish it, but I get happy doing it. I get happy trying to figure out how things are going to work and fix things. I get happy solving problems. We have a mathematical equation or trying to understand people using the words in the right way. They may not use the word properly if they are using it improperly, and that brings me joy. So I got so many things that keep me occupied that I really don't ever get lonely or depressed. It's just not me. I'm always giddy about something. I get giddy looking at myself naked. I'm like, ooh, Charles. So that's just how I think. I don't know about other people, but you need to figure out some way to stay happy, because as long as you exist, it's a reason to be happy. Even if you're in pain, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna deal with this. That brings me pleasure trying to figure out how I'm gonna deal with the pain. Whew, I'm gonna figure this out. I gotta solve this problem. I can't stand my ankle hurting, whatever it may be. I'll be trying to figure it out. And I always think about tomorrow with technology, with biotechnology, with the processing power. The world is going to get better. So I just don't stay down. I think the world is going to be great. And that's what I want people to feel. I want you to feel great like I feel, like I feel. You ever heard of what was it? Xavier Umar. Omar, he got a song called "Let Me Know," like, how I feel. How I feel. So I want to feel great like that. Hey, Carson in the house, brother Art. Bam! I wasn't even going to keep talking, but you popped up. What would you say, brother Metro? Metro Sonic, my main man. Says, my best friend took care of me. I love her. She was feeling down too. We're glad to be there together. Well, I get, that's that's something I really, that's one thing I'm not good at. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at wallowing in other people's. Like I'm good at lifting people up, but I don't know how to feel sad with you. I'm lacking that empathy. I'm empathetic to people's plight. I don't want to see people in pain, depressed, hungry, none of that. But I'm not great. I'm not really great with crying. Oh, I gotta fake it. I'm so sorry. I don't really have to fake it that much, but I'm not the best at feeling sad about a lot of stuff. I'm working on it. Pray for me. Pray for me. You guys pop it up, make me want to talk more. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was just trying to go live for it. I'm always saying I'm gonna go live, but I don't, because I don't want to half the time. I want to go do something else. I want to go back and play Axum Verge. But right now I'm gonna go, do a little push-ups, a little squats, and just relax, because I got some time to relax. I normally don't get it. I don't at all. I just, I'm sorry, people. You should never listen to me. I'm like the person that you should never listen to, because I'm serious, but I don't stay serious. I don't, not really, because life goes on. I could get angry, I'll be angry. If I walk away, I'm angry, I'll be laughing like, it was so funny. That's what it is. It's okay. Sadness happens, including emotions. It's okay to let it all go, having our moments. I'm not saying I can't get sad. I'm human. I've gotten sad. It just doesn't stay. I don't dwell in it. I don't really, um, I'm kind of practical and pragmatic, and I understand that people are going to die. I understand that people are going to get sick, and I can accept loss. I'm different than most people, because I know no matter what, I could get in a car and get crashed. And I try to tell people, accept that reality, that bad things could happen. People die in war all the time. People get killed doing just existing. So even though I have some type of empathy, I don't know how to be what other people want me to be for long, because I can't stay in that place. I can't stay in it. What I stay in is happiness, hoping that you survive, hoping that you find a way. I stay there. I stay in the happy zone way more than I stay in the sad zone. So it's fun talking to you, brother Metro. But I did enjoy the great weather conditions at the park behind me and relax on the grass. I seen that. I saw that. You had the Dragon Ball thing going on. Yeah, I'm a person who really studies. I study myself intensely. I really know what makes me happy and sad, and I really don't get sad. So, I just don't like to be yelled at. I'm not really good at that, depending on, like, some people like tough love. Tough love doesn't resonate well with me. You don't have to be tough. Just tell me what to do and why I need to do it, and I'll get it done. I don't do well with people raising their voice at me like that, because it's just, I'm not, I try to be amicable, but it's easy for me to flip that switch and get just as belligerent as you want to. I'm with you. Whatever you want to go, I want to go. But that's not who I am. I want to show love and joy to people. And my weakness is the lack of empathy that I have. I think I'm like extremely empathetic, but I lack empathy for stuff that I find to be insignificant. And I'm not the best at reading other people's emotions. So they really have to express to me how they're feeling. So when you express to me if you express to me how you feel, then I can be more cognizant of whatever you're dealing with. And all I can do is lift you up. But if you say you want to be sad, I gotta leave, because I'm not good. I'm not good at dwelling in the sadness place with you. I'm gonna try to tickle you or bring you some flowers. But some things is beyond my is beyond what I've studied. So I'm not a professional enough to help certain people when they don't feel great. I'm kind of cold, kind of warm, but I'm cold. I'm like, I'm coming. I'll be back. I'm that type of dude. Anyway, Oh, don't listen to what I'm saying, people. Just feel great about your life. Try to find a way to be happy. Try to find a way to smile. Try to find something you enjoy. And that's what I wish for anybody who ever listens to me. At least tell me one thing that you love. Like I love lasagna. I love donuts from Sidecar. They're pretty delicious. Try not to eat them too much. I like sweet things. I like kisses. I like hugs. I like all types of things. But you know, one thing I wish I could be better at. I wish I could be better at. Uh, I always want to be a better listener. I'm trying to be a better listener to people. It's hard for me to just listen when I don't understand what you're talking about. If you're not making a point and you're talking to me, I'm like, why are you talking? What is the purpose of this? I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. And I was sitting, I just listen. I'm getting to it. You're getting to what? You're getting to this itch up my butt because I just really want to scratch my ass. Listen, listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I try to rein myself in. I'm not as free as I want to be, but I'm pretty free. Let me explain to you because I know I gotta always measure what I say. Not that I worry about really offending people, but I worry about the repercussions of saying the wrong things and getting canceled. I don't want to get canceled by saying you look voluptuously wonderful. What do you mean by it? What do you mean? So you're saying I look too, I don't mean, I just mean that your proportions. Oh, you're talking, oh, you're feminine, you're ugly, you're sexual. Oh, okay, let me just stop and say you look nice. I can see I don't know how to speak anymore. So you gotta be really careful when you say things. I don't know what to say. And I'm like totally to the left. What's up, brother Zero? I'm about to stop right. I'm starting to run my mouth too much, and now I'm just feeling blessed and honored because people are coming in my chat, listening to me say absolutely nothing, just talking about feeling great. I do. I feel great. I'm telling you, I'm always feeling happy every time I do a stream. Like especially when people hop up, it brings me so much joy. Like I can never. It's not really attention. I like the interaction. I like to see people in the chat flowing back and forth with me. I like that. It makes me, want to shed a tear. I get happy for it because no one has to even listen to you. I mean, I can't really express it to you. I just want to start balling, but not in the way that you think. Metro, what's going on? He says, but I get some great news that some things have returned in my favor and getting things back on track. More income and handling debts and continue to have more fun and help civilians in the area. That's great, bro. Man, I wish this is the truth. Not that I don't have some money, but I wish I could bless people. I wish I could just, hey, I paid your rent for a year. Hey, I bought you a car. Hey, I paid for your groceries for life. That would be so awesome. But we live in a system that we're always trying to take from others. And I'm not saying that you should not accept things from others, but when do you get to a point where you have enough? How much do you need? And I'm not, for each is their own. So I don't care if you want a mansion and you want to drive a Lamborghini, go for it. But if you got one and I can hop in it one day, I feel great. So I don't really, it's not my motivation. It's like, it amazes me when people talk about being motivated or ambitious. I'm ambitious for happiness. So just because I'm not, I would love to be a billionaire. Who would not? I mean, especially if you can help people, but I'm not ambitious for items. I might like the design aesthetic of something. It may bring some emotion to me, but in practicality is unnecessary. You know, I got Demon Souls on PS2. I would love to play a PS5, but I played Demon Souls so many times. Is it going like I'm backwards and forward? Is it going to give me more pleasure? It's like, oh, I got a PS5, but it's going to fade. There's so many games I have that I haven't played, but it's so much technology and things that life goes on. So materials don't really make me happy as people do. People that smile and are just happy to exist and just like I don't have to do anything around people I like. And that's what okay, I'm gonna talk about something that makes me sad is that people that just don't know how to be happy being around people. Like they gotta do something. Where if I like you, I just need you in my presence. We don't gotta do anything, just be there. But some people don't even know what brings them happiness. And that makes me sad because you people who don't know how to be happy. And listen, somebody who's never seen a TV set, never had a cell phone, ain't never used a toilet in their life, and are happy as all get out. So, and they just feel joy, and that's what I wish people could figure. Stop letting what the world tells you will make you happy affect you. Just be happy. And man, as long as I can eat and stay warm or somewhat warm, I'm happy. Because think about it. We go back 300-400 years. People living in cabins and working all day in the yard and just was happy to exist. The life expectancy was shorter, but I'm pretty sure children still played, and a man still loved his wife or whoever they chose to love because I got to be open with that because people do what they do. You got to just let people live. I'm not knocking nobody's pleasure. If you just like to hear whispers and you like AMSR, If you like that, then I'm all for you. I'm never gonna knock you. Whatever, if you like to pet your dog or if you don't like dogs, I'm never gonna knock you. I just want you to feel great. So that's what I speak about. If people really want to know, listen, I'm a black man in America, and I always can talk about black male things because I think about the black man, but I don't not think about other people. I don't care where you come from. Black woman, uh, Asian woman, white woman, Martian woman, Martian man. I'm still gonna think positively about you because life goes on. So I want you all to feel great because everybody wants to be loved and appreciated. And if nobody else loves and appreciates you, I appreciate you, baby. That's how I think. I'm not gonna ever diminish other people. Now we all got our own perspectives. Some people have their own philosophies. Some people want to be isolated with their own people. You do that. If you want to not talk to people that's not like you do that. I talk to anyone who talks to me. And I think about this, even if I went to war, to have a peace, you got to be able to talk to your enemies. So I could talk to people that I don't like at all. I don't care, because how else can you learn to respect other people? And that's what I'm about. I'm about respecting people. And I want everybody to feel great. You don't have to feel like you don't have to feel bad for me to feel great. You don't have to have less for me to have more. We can all get it in. It's always a different thing happening today. I'm gonna talk about stock for a minute so people can understand the analogy that I'm about to make. Um, there's always going to be a stock that goes up when another one goes down. Uh, Tesla goes down, Bank of America goes up. So Disney went up, something else went down. It's Procter and Gamble. So I'm just using stuff like that to understand that there's always going to be a yin and a yang. Forces can never be even. All we can try to do is be fair, but life isn't fair. So you must go on, and you got to feel great regardless of what's happening, because no matter what's going to happen, no matter what happens, tomorrow will be. And make it the best day you can, because you may not be here to see tomorrow. That's my thoughts. Well, I have been getting groceries from friends and gas. Plus, I've been getting a lot of gifts from many people that care about me. Everyone's been so nice to me lately. Man, that's wonderful, bro. This is how I feel. I want to be nice to everyone. I don't want to be mean to anyone. I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone. But a lot of people will get just because I'm happy and I'm kind, they think that I'm a different type of dude, and I'm totally not that. I think about the stuff that I will say. I'll not curse. I'll say all type of perverted stuff. I'll be honest. I am not some nice dude, but I'm respectful, meaning that I'm gonna show you the respect that I want to receive, and I will never be malicious towards you when there's no reason to be. And I always want peace. So if you want peace, I want peace. And I think like this, which is kind of crazy what I'm about to say, is I trust everyone, but I trust no one, because I know that everybody's human and we all can err. So even if somebody has the best intentions, they can do wrong to you. So that's just how I live my life. Hey, what's going on? I love you. I am love. I love it. I don't want to be I just feel like just running my mouth. It was nothing more for me to say, to just feel great, and just learn to find a way to be happy regardless of what you got going on in your life. Find a way to be happy. Yeah, zero says you are respectful, but it ain't sweet out here. I know it's hard for a lot of people, man. I know, but I say this: it's better for a lot of people than like, as long as you can eat and stay warm, man, you're feeling great, man, because you got to be thankful, because it's somebody that just expired. It's somebody that died in the street or died and nobody was there. So as long as you can play Star Wars Knights of the Republic and use the internet, you're doing better than some. So I'm just always thankful, because man, I got a place to stay. I got people that hop in my chat and talk to me. I got people I can text and call, and people that will interact with me no matter what I'm saying. Like I don't I don't go. I'm trying to, like, it's easy for me to live stream playing a video game. I like it. I like the game, but um, I don't. I'm not gonna always come up with, like, I have interesting questions, but I don't always have a topic that's gonna be interesting to other people. I mean, I don't know how to do that. I could, but for me, it's more about fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm not doing it. I don't see YouTube as a job. YouTube is just for me to run my mouth a little bit, interact with people, and I do panels, but then I don't have 8 hours to stay on. I feel like I'm pushing it now. That's really what I'm thinking. I like to. I really want to make people laugh. I want you to think about life and learn to appreciate other people. So I don't really even trip, man. I'm not tripping off of too much of nothing. I'm just trying to figure out, how can I have my money work for me? How can I be happy and loving to people? How can I learn more? Even if I have an argument, because I got arguments about all type of things. So a lot of times I've asked questions in videos just to put my arguments out there. If you go look at my catalog, you'll see some of my arguments, and I'm not right about a lot of things, but I'll ask questions to get other people's thoughts because I like consensus. And just because the majority thinks a certain way doesn't mean the majority is right. Because a lot of beliefs that we have, um, to me, are wrong. But beliefs change, people change. It is what it is. We adapt to the environment. We adapt to the system. And one thing I'll say is that civilization and society is dynamic. It is always going to change. How you feel about people are going to change. Styles are going to change. Something that could be seen as masculine today could be feminine tomorrow, and vice versa. A lot of people argue about certain things from a certain slant, but they're really not thinking about it historically or with accuracy. So sometimes when I hear these conversations that people make, it's funny to me because I'm like, dude, do you really think about what you're saying? Are you really? So you think that you're more masculine than this guy? It's all good. It doesn't matter. It's all perception. It's all perspective, and right and wrong is always subjective to the individual. Some people say, I'll never wear a beard. How can you do that? I'll never wear earrings. Two men, whatever it may be. And do what's right for you. Just do your best to not hurt other people. That's always gonna be my thing. Love yourself. Figure out a way to love yourself. Like it's hard for me. I got a chat when people's in the chat and Donna, what's going on, Donna? I find Donna to be interesting. He really purple hearts. Donna, all about purple hearts. So for me, I try my best to not really be I can critique, but I try my best not to be too critical or put criticism on people's lives. Now, I do think that what certain people do is wrong. I think lots of things that people do are wrong. I don't agree with, but I keep my thoughts to myself. And what I've really been trying to work on is not say. I try my best to not say negative things about people. I mean, I do say negative things, but I try to always think about it. Like it's people. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna say some negative stuff. Like let me say I'm gonna say negative things. There's people on here on YouTube that hustle people, but that's their hustle. So I'm not gonna hate on them for trying to survive. But I think when you're not giving even exchange, that's a problem with that. When you say you're gonna do something, you're not doing it, or you're not giving somebody like it's kind of like when like I'm a sneaker guy, so I want to buy these shoes. So you buy all the shoes, so I can't buy them, and you don't even need them. I don't support that. I don't. So that's where I think my empathy goes is when I feel people are getting used or they're not getting their just deserved. But if you want to support somebody because you like what they're saying, by all means, if you want to give me 10 cents, I'm happy for you to give me, but you don't owe me that. You don't owe me nothing. So I will never make it seem like I'm better than you because nobody's better than anyone. That somebody may be more skilled at something, they may have more knowledge than you, and they may be better in that aspect, but your life is worth just as much as mine. No life is worth more than somebody else's life. You know, uh, every son or daughter who died to their parents is mean something. It may not mean something to you, but it means something to their parents. So for you to think that your life is more special or you are more unique than somebody else, it blows me away. I think I'm special. I think I'm unique, but I'm not more unique or better than you, and I don't speak any better. I'm not no. I'm no like. Let's say we all have a different level of intelligence. I may be more intelligent in a certain way than you, but I bet you have some type of skill and do something that I can't do. There's lots of people I can't draw like Brother Art. I can't do edits or mukbang like Pamela. I can't do certain things. I don't have the patience to talk to people like Brother Zero. Probably I'm not as good with having chill. Let's sit back and listen to some wine like Donna. I'm not good at sketching probably like Brother Zero, but what I am good at is trying to make people feel good. I'm pretty great if you listen to me. I'm not trying to take your pain. I'm not trying to tell you. I said take your pain. Oh, I'm gonna go geek for a second. Call me a what's his name? Zorro. Zorro from One Piece took all of Luffy's pain. I'm that type of person, but I'm not trying to bring you pain. I'm not trying to bring the pain like House of Pain. I'm messing up my analogies, but jumping around subjects. But I've ran my mouth 20 minutes and I feel great because people just really popped in. It was unexpected. I just figured I would talk for a second and just say stuff, but people popped in and I just start flowing like a river. I start flowing because it's fun. Oh, what done? Okay, hold on. Okay. Metro says, we all want peace and happiness and love. I'm the kindest and cheerful God. Love to bring positivity in this world and like to have fun every now and then. I'm blessed that I've kept up with my apartment even if income was reduced last year. The same apartment for almost 11 years when I was 23 after graduating college, man. I'm happy that you still have it, bro, because some people was really struggling out there, man. We don't all get financial literacy. We're not all taught how to use our money and how to budget. And that's it's like the one thing I love about YouTube that it's creating opportunities for people to make money. It is. So people who probably didn't have the opportunity to earn are now can just sleep all day and film themselves sleeping and get paid. So I'm not knocking anybody who's on here doing it. Whatever it takes for you to get some AdSense or revenue or to get people to check you out, I'm all for you. And that's why, like, when people, this is true. When people comment in and when my videos, I at least share them. Like I'm trying to share more people. I just gotta, like, sometimes if I see a video and somebody comments, I'm gonna start doing it. You comment in my page, I'm gonna share you. I don't know if I'm gonna check you out, but I share people that I don't even think like, because it's fun. I just want people to be happy. I'm not like, I know on my community tab, even though I share everything, I don't always agree with what people say, but sometimes I like interesting conversations where people don't say things that I would say. I just listen because I like to listen. So I like to listen to panels. I listen to, sometimes people get belligerent with each other. That's not my cup of tea, but sometimes I just want to just hear the argument. And some things are just silly to me, but I'm not. That's not me. I'm not that person. And I say it's sad how many people are struggling, homeless people on the streets. It's everybody doesn't have the same opportunity. You know, that's the problem. Everybody doesn't get the same knowledge. So if people knew how to invest, they would invest more. Like, that's one thing I will give, even though people maybe you can start Robinhood, it has made investing so easy. And even people are opposed to Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is kind of taken away. You have to go to a bank. All you need is a cell phone or some signal, and then you can trade money, man. So how good is that? It's the world is changing. We got to change with it. That's one thing I can say. And when you can learn to every sometimes you're gonna have to take sacrifice. Life isn't fair. Some people have a head start, but it ain't ever too late. And you can always one thing about the stock market or any type of investment, period, is you can get lucky. I mean, you bought a stock, you didn't know it was gonna blow up tomorrow. It may be 100x. You don't know. So you have to take risks in life. That is life. Every time you drive to work, if you have to drive to work, or every time you eat something, you're taking a risk. You don't know. People get salmonella. You don't know. But you have to take some type of risk. That's so true, Donna. The struggle has been so real for most of us. It is, man. I know. I wish I had the answers. I really wish I had the answers to help the world. I don't. I'm always trying to be a positive dude. I could always talk about the same subject, because some people, you want just to talk about men and women or this or that, but that's not me. I'm a various dude that wants to talk about various things. So I'm variety. I'm not just a dude that's about black men only or black people only. I'm about humans. So I'm gonna talk about humanity and seeing the best for other people. I'm not one to really talk about other people's lives. I've done it, but most of my topics are about what I'm thinking. Just feel great, smile. What I want or what I want people to do, but they don't have to do it. But that's what I wish people loved each other. That's what I think. I wish people could see past differences. I could get into philosophy. I could get into politics. I could talk about it. But in general, what I want to talk about is, how can I make you feel good today? And if you're not feeling good, which I can't force you to feel good, but I want you to feel loved. That's what I think. I just had to survive 5 months without my meds and 8 months to be finally get a haircut during the apocalypse last year. Yeah, man. It can be rough, man. I know that, but you got a haircut. So let's look at the positive there. That's what I say. It's important to love yourself and focus on things you wish to accomplish. I just want to be happy, man. That's my ultimate thing. Donna says, I feel parents in high school really need to teach kids about how to survive as an adult and manage and make money. So many people are clueless unless you go to college and major in it, in my opinion. I think that parents are going to teach you what they know. And we have a system to design people to just fit in, but a lot of people are not taught to survive. People are not taught to be entrepreneurs. People are not taught to budget. I didn't learn how to write a check in high school. I didn't know anything about doing taxes or all types of stuff. And my parents didn't actually teach me that. I learned it going to the military. I started learning stuff. My sister helped me. Truthfully, I started learning some stuff. And I'm not blaming my parents. My parents did the best they could. My father died early, so it's you can only be the best parent or person that you know how to be. And that's why it's good to talk to various people so you can absorb their knowledge. A lot of stuff and beliefs and ways you should etiquette is learned by other people. And if you haven't been around certain social groups, economic social groups, you won't know. So I don't ever diminish or belittle or talk bad about how people speak, because we all come from different places. And I can make anyone feel comfortable. I don't care how you speak or what words you use. I try not to use any word that's going to denigrate or make somebody feel offended. If I know that the word in general will offend you, and you let me know, I won't use the word. But in private, depending who I'm talking to, if we have commune, then I'll talk a different way. But I don't want people that feel that they're not part of the group. I'm not into that. I want people that don't even think like me to talk to me. I don't care where you come from. I don't care if you hate people that's like me. You can still talk to me. You say, I hate you, and I just want to know why you hate me. And as long as you don't bring no pain to me, we can converse because I want to know where you come from. Um, but Metro says I can mostly, I can lost. Okay, but he says I can mostly buying groceries and food and gas. I haven't bought any major appliances not since 2018 or 2017 during my retirement. Understood. Um, listen, some things I don't have the answer to life. What branch of military were you? I was in the Navy. One of my sons once finished college, he might go in the reserves. Yeah, the Navy is what I was in. And if you want to see the world, I think it's great. And I think that the GI Bill and the free education is a plus. You know what I mean? So while you're in service, they'll pay for most of your courses. So, I don't know. I always will recommend the military, but I'm a retired veteran. The way I look at it is you make sure that you have the fortitude to do it because everybody doesn't. You're not made for it. So a lot of people aren't. You may not be ready to pull that trigger. You may not be that person. I wish everybody was cut for it, but everybody's not. Everybody doesn't have the ability to turn off and to do a job. It's Metro says, but I did return to work back in July 2019 as greeter in security, and I still provide my information technology service since 1995. Well, okay, I'm gonna give some unsolicited advice. Find a way to be your own boss if you can. The one thing about the world is that even though we want people to have empathy, they really don't. So you got to figure out a way to do it on your own. Life is a competition. It's unfair. People will love you. People will help you. But if we are somehow, you have to find a way to provide service and struggle with it. Because tomorrow I could not have a job, and people could give me donations. But if I'm just a man homeless, not trying, people gonna look at me like, look at that loser. So I'm not trying to hate on anyone. I'm just saying that we can always make excuses, but the world ain't never gonna be fair. People will always take advantage of you. People will always take from you. And I know there's great people out there, good people that will love you, but you can't always hope that somebody's gonna help you because that one person that you think might help you might try to take from you. So just figure out a way that no matter what, to live in this system. Find somebody to network with, find people to help you, and collaborate with them and make a team where you can survive. That's what I think about almost everything. It's, oh my God, it's sad how many people walking around without empathy. It is. I'm one of those people that I kind of suck with empathy. But what I can say is that I'm gonna help people as best as I can. I'm empathetic to things that matter. So if somebody was homeless and I knew them, they could always crash with me. Especially because you got to have some type of heart, but I got to know you. But if somebody else vouch for somebody, you had to trust people sometime, but I don't trust anyone. So that's the problem. Hey, brother, what says in the Navy? Yes, you can sail the 7 seas. Yes, in the Navy. I got the joke. You can. That's what it's about. Oh man, I did a lot of talking. I talked for 37 minutes and 39 seconds, and my thought was only to come on here for like 2 or 3 minutes and just chit chat. I wasn't even. I thought it was going to be 5 minutes, and this 5 minutes is stretched out to a live session. A live session. I'm talking with Brother Metro and Donna, and you guys have made it fun. I did a total time of 22 years. Donna, 22 years total time in the Navy. I don't want to go to war, but it's 22 years. I have been using some financial advisory that kind of helps me out in getting some support from my family. Okay. What I will say, as I'm almost going to say, think about this. Think about this. If you have $1 in your account, just $1, invest it in something. Download Robinhood and put $1 into something. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I would say put $1 into Apple. Apple will, you let it sit for a year, or put $1 into Bitcoin. I bet you in a year it'll be more than $2. I'm just saying, because a lot of people don't do it. But if I'm giving you the info right now, open a Robinhood account if you don't have one, or Webull, or M1, or TD Ameritrade. You might, I don't know, because some people can't even afford it. So if you can't afford it, it's cool. But if you can't afford it, invest $1, because at least with Robinhood, they let you do microtransactions. You can do just get a little bit. You can put $1 on a stock, and it's going to grow for you. So you don't have to be a businessman. You can say, "Hey, man, I like Amazon. Put $1 in Amazon." Next, Amazon is down right now, so it's going to go back up sooner or later. That's just my advice. That's a sound investment. That's just what I'm saying. But I don't have a lot of other advice to give people, because I know for some people it's hard to save 6 months worth of income. I know it's hard for lots of people. It's hard for me sometimes because I want to buy things that I don't need. Feel I'm stupid. Like some Pixel Bud headphones. They start working. These are the best. I love these. I'm, I'm such a. I gotta get more. I'm pretty disciplined, but I need to stop my technology. Want to buy stuff things. I gotta stop it. Anyway, I've been security for almost 2 years. When July occurs, oh man, stuff happens. Stuff happens. You guys are making me stay on here. I'm just running my mouth. I need to stop. I need to stop talking because you know I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just talking to you. I'm talking to the mic and looking at myself like, hey, Chucky. I'm being silly. Oh, yes, the world is changing and nothing will be the same. Yeah, the world is dynamic. It's never static, brother. So people just got to figure out how they're going to live. Do what's right for you. Hopefully, you can cohabitate. If you can't, find somebody that wants to work with you. You do something better with somebody than alone, but you got to find people that want to work with you. That's the problem. Sometimes you got to compromise. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. I don't know. I don't have the answers, but I'll say find a way to feel great. Metro, you took me down this road. I went down the road with you. But even though you took me down this road, I had to bring you back to the joy. No matter what, man. You are alive, bro. You gotta stay happy. All right, man. Let me the world is changing, man. The world is changing, but we gotta stay positive, bro. Yeah, I have fun talking to you, though. I'm gonna I defeat it with my lightsaber. I defeat the sadness. I defeat it. Anyway, I ran my mouth long enough. Yeah, guy. I know I'm boring you. I don't know if I was entertaining. I don't know if I said anything entertaining. I don't. But I talked. And I want to say thank you for anybody who stopped by to listen to me talk for 1 second or 2 seconds, because it wasn't about nothing. I just feel like I feel great. I'm still gonna feel great when I end this. No matter what, I'm going to relax for a while because I got time to relax and do it all again. Repeat, rinse and repeat. All right, let me end this because if I don't, somebody will say something in the chat and I won't respond to their talking. All right. I wish I had something interesting to talk about. Donna said, amen. Amen, Donna. Amen to you. I want blessings to all of you. All right, let me end this. Have a great one, people.